What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostase here. We are back in the world of Magic Farm 2. And I'm not dead yet. I got it right on the second or third rotation. Um, and I moved a water source over here a little bit closer. Lets me run these things a little bit easier, which is kind of nice. We've got these things chunking away. Thankfully, they seem to have stopped producing, which is kind of nice. When they fill up, keeps you from having nasty problems with having to constantly refill these two things. But as you guys can tell, I do have to come out here every time I want to put a little water in them, and that kind of blows. And it's nowhere near automated. Well, I wanted to do lava, but the problem with lava is we don't have the materials yet to do an ender pump. Pretty much everything that we want to do requires ender pearls of some sort, and we just simply don't have them yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to use kind of I guess I would say a slightly less efficient. There's no slightly about it. It is drastically less efficient, but a less efficient power source. Because I just don't see myself being able to utilize lava easily anytime soon, as much as I would like to. I mean, tesseracts are going to be a bitch to make. Any of that stuff's going to be a pain. So, oh, and I did get 2 cows. I went around and broke a bunch of seeds while running back. We found them way over there by the swamp. You guys may remember when we went to pick up the pigs, we saw some cows over there. Thankfully, the 2 cows stayed, and we were able to pick them back up and then bring them over here and join them. And while I was punching plants the whole way over there, we got lucky and we found a couple seeds. We grew some wheat, which you can see growing right there. I also had a few pieces of bone meal, which I used to get the first batch. And then we insta-grew one, and we bred the cows that we've got over here. Reason we need cows, other than just, needing a stable source of beef, is they have leather. And unfortunately, we don't have Darkcraft in this version, so I can't skin them. I have to literally slaughter them. So I'll leave it up to you to decide whether skinning or slaughtering is worse. It's a very, very close call. You also see we've been planting a bunch of grapes, but the grapes, I don't know, they seem to be stuck in this growth-craft grapes phase right here, where nothing happens. I may just not have given them enough time. Crops do seem to take an asininely long amount of time. And that's right, I am making up a new word, asininely. That actually may be a word, so I may not actually get full credit for that. If that's true, but oh well. It should be true if it's not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, what did that bonus give me? You are now an expert at using it. You spin around with flourish, so I get another little bit of haste. Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, lets me chop these trees faster. So some of you guys may be wondering why I'm chopping all these trees and why I'm bothering with it. Well, if you've watched our Mad Pack series, you know that we've chose to use the steam-powered dynamos, which require some kind of solid fuel source, and then they require water, which isn't too hard to deal with. You just need an aqueous accumulator, and you're pretty good to go. So this is going to be our big, eventually, is going to be our big jungle wood tree farm. I don't plan on doing it automated or by myself manually for very long. We're going to be setting it up with MFR. So the nice thing is, for those of you guys who have followed, again, my other series, you'll know that MFR has a 22 by 22 setup at its max size. And we just happen to have, I think there's 4 emeralds there. There's 1 emerald there. Thought we had 1 more batch of emeralds somewhere. Maybe that's it. Either way, we do have 5 emeralds. That's enough, I think, for a couple. Where's the MFR setup? No. Well, actually, yes. Where is it? Where is it? What are these? I have no idea what focuses are. That is very interesting. Where's the little thingies? That is not what I was looking for. Okay, now I'm a little concerned. Upgrade. There. These. So you need, oh my. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not raging. I'm not totally giving fucking Jaded Cat the finger right now. All right, so this right here is the top end upgrade. You'll see right now that this is Enderium up here. This is supposed to be Emeralds. As you can tell, since it's Enderium, Enderium is a drastically harder recipe. You need pulverized tin, you need shiny metal, and then you need an ender bucket, which is made from resonant ender, which requires ender pearls. And as far as I know, ender droplets. How do you make ender droplets? From nightfish, enderfish, and dragonfish. And how the fuck do you get those? Enderfish and nightfish to get a dragonfish, and an enderfish is a nightfish and an electric ray. An electric ray is a mana ray and a stingray. Oh, fuck me sideways. Fuck me sideways. All right, so something I did not want to have to do, I'm going to have to do. Bees. For those of you guys who aren't aware, bees are something that you can take, you can find, you can harvest, you can breed, and they produce things. And the production that they produce, you can get like oil from them, you can get diamonds from them, you can get EXP from them. Bees produce everything. Well, fish are apparently very similar to bees in the aspect that you can breed them together, get different breeds of fish, and then those fish either, you know, spit stuff out, or I don't know, maybe you grind them up or whatever. Either way, the fish that we want are enderfish, because, I mean, technically we could go to the end if we wanted to, but going to the end is a little dangerous and not something I really want to mess with. So we're probably gonna have to get a little bit further into mariculture. Either way, we still need to get our power set up. So let's stop bullshitting, let's stop screwing around, and let's get working on this. So the first thing we are going to need is an aqueous accumulator. That's this little monster right here. We've already got our bucket. Thankfully, that's easy. We've got 2 tin ingots. That's no problem. I think we've got some glass around here somewhere. If not, yeah, we have some glass. There we go. We just need 2 pieces of glass. We'll leave that right there. The pneumatic servo is just glass and iron and redstone. We have iron. I have the glass. I'll just go ahead and pull the rest of it out. And we've got the redstone. So let's go make the servo real fast. That should be pretty easy. Bam. There we go. There's our servo. And then the machine frame. That's just going to be gold and iron. I think we have some gold over here. Yes. Wow, we are getting very low on gold. Shut those real quick. There we go. Got one of those. And then we should be good. What am I missing? Oh, it's probably because the recipe's fucked up. And of course, now I don't have room to... Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on. All right. There we go. Freed up a little bit of space. And let's try that one more time. What are we missing? I've got that. I've got... Oh, the tin. Yes, the tin. It all makes sense now. There's 10. Perfect. And our inventory's full, so we're gonna have problems storing. So let's just do that. We'll be turning all of that into charcoal here in a few. Trying again, and boom. We have our aqueous accumulator. Now we need to make fluid ducts. There's 2 versions of fluid ducts. You can get the one that's copper and lead, or you can get the nice pretty one, which requires energized glowstone. And well, I guess we can do tin and lead too. So I guess that's not so bad. Yeah, tin and lead. So let's see. Do I have lead? I'm pretty sure we've got lead. We do. We have an epic fuck ton of lead. So if we put lead here and then we put 10 on both sides, that gives us an item duct, which we don't want. We want the fluid duct version. Fluid duct, which is copper and lead, which thankfully we also have a fuck ton of. All right, so lead in the middle, copper. We'll do that. We're gonna go with about 36 of them. That ought to be a solid spot. Okay, now the other one we need conduits, energy conduits. So let's go ahead and look that up. We got conduits. There we are. That's the top tier, which we don't need. Because this one's kind of expensive to make. You need electrum and hardened glass. Hardened glass is obsidian and lead. That's a little bit of a pain. This one right here can do 400 a tick. That's going to be acceptable for our desires. So with this one... Oh, wow. So we need to make leadstone with red and invar. Alright, so we got to make this one first, which is just carved glass, lead. Or glass, redstone, and lead. We do have the glass, we do have the leadstone, or lead and red. Okay, so there we go. Pop that in there. That's going to give us quite a few. We'll stick with 36. Let's go ahead and clear that. Now we want to turn these, because they can only produce 80 apiece, which is very, very, very small. We need Invar and we need Redstone, which we are really low on. Do we have Invar? I don't think I have Invar. Now, Invar is ferrous metal, I believe, and iron. Yes. Unfortunately, we do have to make a induction furnace before we can make these. Now, technically that's not true. Technically, that's not true. Here's what we do. We put all the 8 ferrous in here. We let these grind up. Now, what that's going to do, you'll notice I did turn the export off here. The reason we turned the export off is if I don't do that, it's just going to kick it off to the right, and that's going to suck balls because then it's just going to reprocess it again, and you just end up, you know, smelting it into... You basically grind the ingot into powder, and then it automatically smelts it before you can stop it, and the whole time you're just screaming, "No! No!" And it doesn't listen to you because it's a dick. And we are going to have to go mining again, because we are, like, out of fucking everything. Everything. Yeah. The good news is we should be able to make at least some Invar. That's perfectly fine. I was a little worried that that wasn't going to be enough to do what we need to do, but it should be fine. I don't like that being so low, but we'll make do. Okay, so if I recall, Invar is... okay, so then I am... Wait. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. We have 12 Invar. Alright, so we put you in here. We need to turn this back on to export out. There we go. And we should be getting some Invar over here, which is perfect. Now, we are low on redstone as well. That's not good. Being low on redstone is kind of sucking. Again, we're just going to have to get back down and do probably another massive batch of mining because we are running pretty much out of everything. We do have some resources, but unfortunately, some of the ones we desperately need we're running low on. I'm going to leave the pulverized ferrous in that form in there for now. Okay, so this is what we want right here. You can see we can probably move over the majority of these. Unfortunately, now we are out of everything. So the difference between these is this produces 80 RF a tick. This one can transfer 80 a tick. This one can transfer 400. If we come over here, you can see that this can produce a maximum of 80 a tick. So if I've only got this one right here, one engine is all I can transfer. At least with this one, what is it? 80 times 5? Yes. So I can scale up to 5 engines, which is still, it's still kind of fucking shitty, but it's not as shitty. So what we want to do now, we're going to change things up a little bit. This is going to be our power room over here. Since this is going to be the room we're going to use for our power, we want an outer wall set up, and then we're going to knock a hole right here. Now, the reason we're knocking the hole right here is because I'm going to actually want to seal this in, kind of like we did over there. But we don't have to seal everything in. So we're going to go ahead and dig this down one more. That opens things up nicely. And I may have made a small boo-boo. We do need a bucket. Thank God. Thank God. We used our bucket making the aqueous accumulator, or the one that I knew where we had. And I was a little worried that was our only bucket. If that had proved to be our only bucket, that would have been a very, very sad day here in Pyroland. Very sad day indeed. There we go. Pull that out. Slide around. Drop you right there. And we're perfect. We drop this little monster right here in the middle. And that thing should be filling up almost instantaneously. And then we just need to slide the fluid duct up like this. Bam. And now we've got water flowing completely along that pipe right there. So basically anytime we need water, we just attach something to it that needs water. There we go. Got our wrench. Slap that out. We're going to pop both of these off real quick. Hopefully we pulled everything out. And you know what? We're going to do one other thing. There we go. These are all fluid ducts. Thankfully, fluid ducts are very cheap. Whoops. There we go. And then I need both of my engines right here. Bam, bam. And then we're going to go ahead and... Normally I wouldn't knock a hole in this with my bare hand, but we don't really have a choice at this point. Do I still have? Yes, I do. This is going to be a little ugly, but that's fine. And which one's a good one? Right one. Okay. Bam. Bam. And there we go. Now I have a couple options here. Option one, actually just move this right to here. That was pretty easy. That's why I love this mod. And then we're gonna go like this. Put you, okay, so if he's gonna be there, he's gonna be there, then we wanna put it right here. That's why I love this mod. Would have been nice if I could have just right-clicked and picked those up, but that's fine. No big deal. We can pick these up right here. And then we just need to drag the conduits underneath, like this. And then we just slap on the furnace on the right, and the pulverizer on the left. So bam, bam. Now we're hooked back up. Clear the cycle, pull in from the top, export to the right, and clear, pull through the top, export to the right. And then all we have to do at this point, recycle, is simply go and give those guys all of the power that they need. Whoops. Do I have the dirt? Yeah. We don't need this here anymore. And one. And... oh. Oh, shit. There we go. Both of those are running now. They'll be producing their maximum power. Fairly automated. Whoa! What the hell are you doing out in the sunlight, Brohim? That's not cool. Fucking zombies are getting ballsy now. More importantly, why am I not picking up this EXP as it just disappears underneath me? Completely unacceptable. Either way, now we've got our nice little setup here pretty much automated. I mean, not 100%. I do still have to go over there and manually input the, what do you call it? The wood anytime I want to grind some jungle wood up. But, I mean, it's not really that big a deal. Not really that big of a problem. It's a minor annoyance at worst. And we'll just have to handle it. Once we get our ME system online, we'll easily be able to set it up from there. And we're just going to fill this up in there. I'd forgotten I had so much of that stuff there. One of the things I really wish I could do, and I don't know if it works that way, is putting a hopper on there, but we'll make do. Anyways, for those of you watching on YouTube, hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.